Oh, hey guys, welcome back to MTG Arena, or yeah, is that what we're on right now? Yeah, okay. Um, anyway, so what I was informed with is if you went to the pre-release in your pre-release kit, there should be at least a token that has actually a code on it, and you should be able to type in that code. It's not the PlayRavnica one that comes with some random pack that comes in some of the tokens in normal booster packs. However, I think this comes with your seeded pack, and there's a token in it with your with a code. So basically, what you can do is just enter that code, and it actually gives you a sealed event. As you can see, that looks like right here is as ticket entry right here. And I think I mentioned something earlier on the last video, and so but this is actually the one where you actually get that. So the last video was just purchasing the gems with that $5 packet special deal that's going on, and then we played a sealed with the 2,000 gems. However, this is a free entry, and so we'll get to work with this right now. So it's our second sealed for this open beta so far. So let's try this. Okay, so let's open everything. I'm not sure if the packs are seeded. Okay, so they're not seeded because I put in one of my three pre-releases. I first got the Izzet, then I got Boros, and I got Selesnya, and I think I used the token for Selesnya. However, you can only use one pre-release code for each account. So even if you have multiple of them, it won't. Your account will only limit it to one for a free ticket entry. Okay, so this is really good. So Legion War Boss, Erratic Cyclops, that's really good. The Sacred Foundry, very nice. Tragic Legion's Edge, and Chromatic Lantern. Thief of Sanity as well, that's really good. But it looks like our Boros strategy is really strong. This is not Boros guild-like, but however, it is. I mean, it's a 4-drop 0/8, and then if we happen to cast like a big spell, it just helps you finish the game. So we'll get down to the deck building right now. Okay, so the rest of our pack. So we know the Boros is pretty strong with us right now, and so we'll just look at the Thief of Sanity, so like Demir right now. See if we have any good cards in there. Let's see. Devastation Stroke for counter magic. Wall of Mist for defender if we want to continue playing that control strategy. Again, we'll explain this experience. If we had any Surveil payoffs, this would be great. Oh, these two are really great. So this one, I definitely want to build a deck around this and just make a whole bunch of birds and then attack them. Watching the Mist is a great limited flyer. 3/4/3. It's like one of the Sphinxes in Dominaria, and so you just a 3/4/5 flying, and it scries 2, I believe. Select snare removal. Okay, black. How about Dead Weight's alright. Barrier of Bones, Severed Strands is great removal. Price of Fame is great removal right there. And Burglar Rat, Hired Poisoner, and obviously the Thief of Sanity. Okay, so let's go look at our blue-red. It seems to. It's great. So we have Legion War Boss, obviously, but it looks like our red's not that strong. No spells, nothing to pay off with going into Izzet. So just take a look at the green real quick, just in case. Urban Utopia is fine. District Guide, a good 3-drop standard and in limited here, just to get that mana fixing and just make sure you hit your land jumps on time. Circuitous Route, same thing. It's great. Explosive Vegetation was always playable in limited and sealed, and this is basically an upgrade for that, and it grabs gates, and gates are important for us. However, be careful grabbing if you have. Let me see if we open one of those gates. No, so we don't have it. The gate is I think it's one of those Rupture Spire gates, so that whenever it comes in tapped, you have to pay one unless you if you don't, you sacrifice it, but you can tap for any color. Okay, anyway, so Golgari Locket. So if we want to go to the black-green route, it seems to be strong. But anyway, so as I get the bar, I think Boros. Okay, so Tajik. Oh, jeez. Yes, Tajik. So great card right there. It's wanting to put 17 lands in. We'll leave that for now. However, let's put the lands in. 3 Guild Gates. Very nice, very nice. True Fire Captain, really great. Really great right here. So this card is a 4/3 for 4, which is pretty decent, you know, and it has Mentor, so I think that gives it about half a value of CMC, whatever you want to call it like that. But its ability is whenever True Fire Captain is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player. And so there's a small little combo, is if you play this and then you play a spell called Starfire Extinction or something like that. It destroys target land and deals 20 damage to all creatures on the board and all planeswalkers. And basically, it just basically a meteorite just hits battlefield and kills everything. And if it hits this, kills it, and then you deal 20 damage to the opponent basically. Our Boros Challenger is great. Hammer Dropper is fine. We have 2 Swath Cutter Giants. I think looks like we're going to go for the heavier CMC cost of this, so we'll stick with 17 lands for now. Boros Garrison, that's fine. We have 3 Guild Gates. It's okay. It's a 3/3 for 5, so that's bad, but I seriously doubt we won't get a Guild Gate out in time. And if I really wanted to, I could play the green for that District Guide, or this to get that gate out. We need to, let's see, can we splash some blue? I didn't see any good blue cards, so I'm not sure if splashing the blue is pretty anywhere what we want to be doing. This is alright. This was alright as well. Well, let's just keep it. Okay, Lockstone Restore, that's fine. Convoke is great. Legion Warboss, we obviously want that. And I really like Cosmotronic Wave. It deals 1 damage to each creature your opponents control, so if they're playing a token strategy, then they're gonna get killed. Pretty much all of them are 1/1s, and creatures your opponents can't block this turn. So that's gonna be really good at getting our smaller creatures in through all that nonsense. Oh, geez, I'm so tired. Rebel Belt Boar is really good. I do want this Hellkite Whelp though, because it's a flyer for 1, and whenever it attacks, it does 1 damage to a creature. And its Skibble Blaze is just another finisher, so that's really good. Rebel Belt Boar. I think this is really great with like the Boros Challenger, any mentor abilities right here. So basically, it adds a better effect for the mentor ability. So whenever you play it, then attack with something with mentor, and it can pump up something that may not have normally been able to pump up. Sworn Companions, Hunted Witness, these are fine. Hazda Marshal. I really like this card, but it just, with everything right now, it just doesn't want. It's just not trying to play out to be good. Good for battle's fine. I think we want to try. Let's see our drops. We have a lot of 4 drops. So I might drop the Garrison, the Sergeant, just so we don't have a lot of things going on. Blade Instructions I think it's one of the cards that you just have to play if you want to fill out that curve, and it's not really that great. I'll try the Hazda Marshall with the Hunted Witness as well. Perhaps some Sword Companions as well. I need some way to deal with flyers, and that might be a problem. Let's see here. We don't have much. We have one flyer. We don't have much in the terms of destroying flyers. Oh, jeez. Gold. And I'm really disappointed with all the artifacts that we can go 5 colors if we want to. Oh, here we go. Gateway Plaza. This is what I was talking about earlier. Our payoffs are at, it's going to be at 4 or 6 mana. That's our highest cost. We want it to be a bell curve, basically. However, it's not panning out to be as such. And I wish we had some Boros Lockets so we can get some extra card draw. However, that's not the case here. I feel like once we play all of our cards, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get over any like more grindier matches, and that seems to be the problem that I'm having here. Short strike is fine. Do I want to splash in the green for anything? That's the real question here. Jeez. We could have the Is It Locket and yeah, the Is It Locket might help us draw into the rest of our cards. Yeah, we don't have a lot of. We have 13 creatures. Okay, so I think we just need to stock up some more things. And then Sworn Companions, that's additional creatures here. I wish there was something that we had to buff up the team, you know, to give +1/+1 or +C/+2. And this is where the card Flourish or Flower and Flourish would be great. We'll have to play a Rebel Belt Boar. Goblin Locksmith will have to be fine. We'll have to play this Short Strike. It's a 5 card, I suppose. We'll play this Healer's Hawk, and this is just some extra firing in the air. This is just 2 bodies on 1, so that's really great. And I suppose we just have to go with this this right here. Sort of drops off. That's fine. We have a lot of. If we get to 5 mana, then we can play the 4 and 1 drops. So let's try to work with this. All right. So let's go to game 1. Anyway, so this recording is coming out late, just because yesterday, on Tuesday when I normally record, the MTG Arena is, our internet went down due to some storms and to some rain. It was kind of annoying, and it was out for like basically the rest of the night after I got off work. Let's see here. We've got a 2-drop. And then we have a combat trick, and then we go into a 4-drop, so that's going to be fine for us. Our opponent is going first, I believe. Or are we going first? No, we're going first. Alright, so, I mean, most of Limited doesn't have that 1-drop, and I wish I had one of my 5 1-drops, because I have the planes in order to play it on turn 1. But they get to play their Pellet Collector. Great. The great thing here is we have our Locksmith, and we'll just block the Pellet Collector because we don't want that growing up any larger than it will. to attack, hey? I think we will just stay back, and then if they're going to attack us with the Pelt Collector, then we can use Sure Strike. As much as I would like to get that in the damage, they'll probably just trade off the Renati Shieldmate, and then I would probably use a Sure Strike to kill it, but then I don't have it for the Pelt Collector. That can grow more massive than anything else. But I don't think they're going to attack me. I mean, they'll probably attack me with the Shieldmate. Bloody hell. Now they get to have... Oh, they're not going to attack me. Very interesting. I'm just going to play this Hammer Dropper. I'm not going to attack. But this is a huge threat. And it will actually buff up my Locksmith. However, I do want to attack it with a Loxodon Restorer out, just so this can get a little bit bigger with a higher toughness. This has 2 toughness and it's going to die whenever it attacks, so it's not that great. And that's why I don't like these kind of creatures, you know, big ones with big low toughness. Oh man. I just wish Mentor was worded differently, just because like I want it to be sort of something where it, you know, we can trigger twice and, you know, make it reach above the mentoring creature. So what do I mean by that is that like say this creature had 2 power, right, and then 2 creatures with mentor decided to target it. Both triggers would resolve and it would get that 2+1/+1 counters on it, and that'd be great. So I'm going to just tap those 2 and gain that 4 life. So they're not doing much right here, and I don't know what they're trying to do. So I'm just dropping all my creatures. They're not wanting to attack me at all, so I don't know what's the problem with them. Maybe they're just, their hand is just not that powerful after this, so no attacks right here. Now the nice thing about Sure Strike is that when I attack with all my creatures and they decide to block here, I can use the Sure Strike to keep my Hammer Dropper alive and then get another trigger off of it. But it looks like they're trying to dig for more cards, and they have 6 cards in hand. I only have 2, which is a problem for me. I wish I had some great removal here in the form of Conclave Tribunal. Has the Marshal will get a 1/1 soldier, but it will just die if they do attack with it. I think in this case I'm going to buff up the Hunted Witness with the Hammer Drop. Oh. Now that is something I can dig. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 power, and with this one, if I just attack everything, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12 with the Mentor, and then the Sure Strike will just be able to kill that Siege Worm. I think I have to target this one, so that if they want to just block this one, I can actually kill it. So anything here can kill the Siege Worm. So I get to have, ooh, very nice. So, combat trick here, kill the Siege Worm without taking any damage, and I get to, ooh, that's, I forgot about that. So Pelt Collector is really good because it says whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt Collector's, put a +1/+1 counter on it. And as long as it has 3 or more, it has trample. So basically, that Siege Worm actually made it to have 2 +1/+1 counters on the Pelt Collector. So I'm not too worried about this here. I'm outputting a lot more damage anyways. Oh, that is really nice right here. I'm going to put this onto the this Hunted Witness right here, so I can kill whatever, so I can actually attack. So what I'm going to do is attack with everything, because everything's only 2 toughness or less. I'm going to throw the Mentorship onto the box on Restore to make it a 4/5, to make it bigger. They can kill the 5/2. I don't really care about that. So they're going to trade off those. I'll get 1/1 back. Yeah, obviously they can trade for that. They have to, otherwise it's going to get out of hand. I'm just going to pop up my entire team. So that's that. I get 1/1 soldier back. But now my board's a little bit better than theirs right now. The Pelt Collector is sort of what's keeping them up in the game. I don't think they should be attacking. I think they should be on the defense. However, I've got this Swath Cutter Giant. I don't think I can have any profitable attacks from this. However, if I play this and I can attack with them next turn, the Pelt Collector has to, if they block the Rubber Belt Boar, this will still kill it. If they block the 1/1, I can still kill it. Pretty much that's just really great. Now I'm not going to attack with this just because they can just double block and kill it, and then they might have some sort of trick as well. So I'm not going to attack. Okay, so we've reached that stage, the late game stage. This is going to be, yes, a make it or break it basically. But fortunately, if they want to kill any of these 2 creatures, they have to use 2 creatures to block it, and then that's going to open up the way for some more attacks to get through. Now, if I drew the Cosmotronic Wave, that wins me the game right then and there. Or that. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and attack with everything. Since we have the Inescapable Blaze, targets any target. So this will kill the Hazda Marshal, allowing it not to block immediately. Okay. Okay, so it gets +2/+2. You don't gain life. So they just want to save this. But at least any creature that it can trade. Okay. They've got 5 creatures. I just need. So they've only got 4 creatures to block. So basically, even if this soldier gets through, I can use this Inescapable Blaze. Okay. So that's the right blocks right there. Now, do they value this Pelt Collector over their life? That's really the question. Well, they have to block with the Pelt Collector or they're going to lose. They are taking their sweet time trying to figure this out. I mean, I've got this Inescapable Blaze inside in my hand, so but they don't know about it. They think it could be a trick. Okay, damage will be done. And everything has been cleared, and this will just finish the game. So as you can see there, I couldn't just play the Indescribable Blaze. It wasn't highlighted, so I couldn't use it because they were in the middle of doing their picking and stuff like that. And so we win the first one. So let's go ahead and keep playing. Seems alright. I wish I was able to be more aggressive by playing the 1-drops first. But we can't always have the best luck in Magic, you know. It's always dependent on how you draw your cards and know what cards you draw. We have Tajik, that's really great. So Tajik has haste, mentor, and then it can gain first strike. So, and then it says prevent all non-combat damage that will be dealt to other creatures you control. So it protects your other creatures from like random like damage and like Goblin Chain Whirlers and stuff like that. So we'll keep this right here. I wish we could play this Hunted Witness on turn 1, but we have this Boros Guild Gates as well. So we can play it on turn 2 at least. And the Gird for Battle is going to be great for the Tajik whenever he gets on the field. Hopefully they just don't have anything that kills it. And they're playing black, so yes they will. And that's a Water Grave. So great pull for them. I'm just going to play this Mountain, play this Hunted Witness, and pass the turn. So next turn, I think I'm going to play out the Blade Instructor. Oh, they're playing Grixis. So if they want to kill the Blade Instructor or use a removal spell, they can kill the Blade Instructor instead of my Tajik. Now I can use the Blade Instructor to pump the Hunted Witness for a bit as well, so that's really great. So I could go for battle here, and I don't want my Tajik dying. This is actually putting a hindrance in my plans, so unfortunately I'm going to have to not let Tajik be a 4-3 and sort of make this Hunted Witness a 3-3 basically. So let's do that. 2 creatures. Let's move to attacks. So Mentor's going to trigger it and have a 3-3 attacking, and they're probably going to want to block the Blade Instructor. Alright, so I will just follow up with Tajik next. Okay, that's really great here. I'm just going to play this out. This creature, just to avoid it getting killed by the Weed Dragonite with a 1 mana spell. Like, I'm not sure that there's any 1 mana spells in blue, or there is in black though. And that's, I think that's Game Room if they don't have any answers for this. I'm just gonna keep making this Hunted Witness stronger and stronger. They have to kill Tajik. Man the Storm, okay. Resolve. So that's perfectly fine. But I still have a 5-5 Hunted Witness they have to deal with. So that's dead. This 1-1 has become a 5-5, and we'll just hammer drop and then get in for that last bit of damage as well. Direct current on that. I can't kill this yet. And if I get to 6 mana, I will just win with the. So I can do that. I will play the Boros Challenger. So they're at 1 life, so they have to deal with both of these creatures this turn, or they're going to lose. And Boros Challenger next turn can be on 3-4. Okay, and if they don't have any answers, then we win. No need to play out everything, right? seems they might have an answer for this. And even if they kill this, this leaves behind a 1/1, and 1 damage there at 1 life. We're going to be able to kill him the following turn, anyways. Good game. He didn't really do much to us, and we just kept being all aggressive. And I'd say our sealed pool is a little bit better than average. It's not insane, but it is really, really, really good. This tea is really, really nice. This is sort of a ginger tea, and it's really keeping me awake. Okay, so Legion War Boss. Oh, great. Now we have 2 really high top ends, and at least we have 17 lands, so I'm hoping to just draw into more lands here. And it seems we're going first as well. So at least we have more turn 1 play, we can keep going in. We do want to hit our 3rd land as well, really, really quickly. So we just land would be great. The greatest draws right now. Oh. Alright, let's attack, and if they want to trade, then that's fine. We both get 1/1s. And I will play this Forest Guild Gate and pass the turn. Because next turn I'm going to be playing Legion War Boss. Oh, that's insane. Land. Oh my gosh. Alright. So I'm going to be attacking both. Hopefully I get to mentor it. This Hellkite, well, we just need to... Oh. That's funny. So they have to attack with this one. But I'll kill their life linker first. And then I'll just attack with everything. We can trade war bosses, I'm fine with that. I'll put it on the life linker so we can keep gaining life. Trade war boss. Whoa. Whoa. They didn't want to offer the trade. Well, I've displayed instructor to kill it if it wants to. Come on, just hit a land. I need to hit a land and then I can play this one. Well, I just hope we don't get stuck at 4 lands like last one, but sometimes we just have to. Now that puts a stopper in our plans right here. I'm not going to block that. I'm not going to trade a 3/1 for 1/1. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Let's kill the board, and so this is a really nice trick right here. So, attacking with everything. So, I'm assuming this is going to have to trigger things first. So this is going to target the Legion War Boss, and Legion War Boss is going to target one of these goblins. So that's a lot of damage coming through right now. So this becomes a 3/3, and this will trade profitably with them. This was very aggressive. However, we do have, if we get to this 5th and 6th land, then we can take the rest of that 7 pretty easily. However, this Legion War Boss can help them get through for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they can kill ours. However, they shouldn't be attacking with everything, so just that 1/1, that's fine. However, I think I'm just going to attack here. I'll attack in, and then I'll mentor this 1/1 right over here, just to make it a 2/2 so I can trade with other things. So this will block this. I'll get in that 2 damage, or I'll trade off for the Legion War Boss and the Skylight Legionnaire. So that's really great. I'm ahead on life right now, so I'm not too worried. Now that's going to be a problem. I'm not going to block this Hawk, especially when he has a mentor. Now I just need to get to that 5th land, or I can Tajik. I mean, I have to play Tajik. Can't really do much else, so no attackers here. I can give Tajik first strike though. That's gonna be really, really key. This is going to be annoying as well. Very interesting. So 1, 2, 3 blockers. I just need to hit my lands and I'll be okay. And Tajik can get first strike next turn if I don't have any additional mana. Okay, so let's go ahead and attack in with these two. Well, I'll just deal with one of them. So I can give that one mentor as well. So I can trade for anything. If you want to block Tajik with either of them, they lose a flyer in the air. They have to block here, so we can give this first strike. And damage. So we kill the war boss so they don't have any more creatures to keep summoning up. But they have to stay on the defensive, I think. They don't have enough to kill me, so that's 4. Okay, so they don't have enough to play all of them. They can play the. Yeah, they don't have enough to play all of them. I think that's game. That might be game. Oh, next in that's guaranteed win. I don't think we're going to attack. I think we're going to preserve our life total, just in case they have some other combat trick. But this will help us get through it. Yeah, no attackers. Because their Lockstone on Restore can actually kill the Tajik. However, Tajik make... Oh, that's a bit key. How many creatures? 2 creatures. Okay. Good game. Good game. This great finisher right here. So that's... Have we played 3 games? Yeah, we have played 3 games. Anyways, so very nice. So I mean, Boros very aggressive. If you get Tajik out, I mean, being able to get Legion War Boss as well, that's really great card to have in your sealed pool as well. There's, I mean, it's one of the above average, more powerful cards than can be opened. So, oh hey, and this is going to be the before I leave you all, I'm going to open these packs right here just to see what we get. So we got Demon of Catastrophe, so another one. We have that in our collection already. So let's see what we get from the Guilds of Ravnica set. So it's a rare. Bouncy of Might, not that great. I'm not really interested in that. Golgari, great. Feinberg. Oh, just a rare wild card. Ooh, another Thief of Sanity. That's really great. Watery Grave, very nice, very nice. We're getting some great cards right here. Now, the Demon Spybug, very nice. Beast Whisperer. Alright. If you really want to grow your collection really quickly, I suggest getting a deck, one deck, and stick with it for a bit until you can build your collection a lot faster. So once you get better at that deck and get more successful and win more, you can most definitely proceed in growing your collection a lot faster. So just get one deck, really come up with a deck that you really like and you think you'll win a lot with it, make it competitive, and win. Alright, well, see you guys next time.